like you too, that those who were close to you, who thought that they may be your friend, but they don't trust you in some affairs. A lot of Nigerians, like Tambuwal, you're very good. And maybe there are a few people.
Okay, so that's the old story, saying they don't really trust him, and for you to know, it was actually Tambuwal making those statements.
For a second time.
This is what
You must have had a very tough time, a difficult one at that. Your former political allies, your friends, now have become political opponents. And those who have helped you politically, Bola Tinubu on one and Nyesom Wike on the other hand. It's a tough one for you, isn't it?
It's collaboration. It's not anything tough. Once it is about the country. Once it is about being altruistic and nothing personal. You have never had me taking on Bola Tinubu personally. You have never had me taking on Nyesom Wike personally. We disagreed in principle on the way direction of things are going. I had no problem personally with President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, but we disagreed. And I left PDP for APC. And when I presided over the House of Representatives, we had our back and forth on so many policy issues. It wasn't personal.
But when it mattered the most, there are those who say Tambuwal left his friends. Why? Why does it look like at the very nick of the time that some of your friends need you the most?
It's not about my friendship with you. Seun, if today, and I'm saying this with every sense of responsibility, Vice President Atiku comes in here and Nyesom Wike comes in here and requests this my phone, which is personal to me.
Okay.
Today, I will personally give it to Nyesom Wike.
Oh, so he's more friend to you than Atiku?
As a personal friend.
Look at the old story.
But when it comes to leadership of this country and leadership of the people, tomorrow, not even today, I would rather support Atiku than Nyesom Wike.
So you believe in the leadership of an Atiku than a Nyesom Wike?
It's nothing personal. It's about this country. And
so that's it. You guys have heard that. That's the whole story. And I will just allow Wike here to reply. You know, this was the whole thing, and this is where the whole conversation
right now. Who did not catch that? Let me refresh our memories for a few seconds. This is what former Governor Tambuwal, Senator Tambuwal, representing Sokoto State in the National Assembly. This is what he said about Minister Nyesom Wike.
Vice President Atiku comes in here, and Nyesom Wike comes in here and requests this my phone as a personal friend.
So you believe you are a good friend, but he doesn't think that you're a good leader.
I'm sure. What do you talk about leadership and friendship? You cannot talk about leadership and not talk about a person. So I was privileged to have these clips, and I will go. Luckily for me, I have never come out on national television to talk about Aminu Tambuwal, but this is an opportunity to talk about him. And I will tell you. He said he trusts Atiku in terms of leadership. Shane, why not? These are people who have been consistently inconsistent. Consistently inconsistent. You know, when you're a consistent betrayer, what do you expect? Now, birds of the same feather flock together. There is no way Aminu will not go along with Atiku, knowing fully well the antecedents. Now we'll come to that. What does he know about leadership? Take for example, Atiku was in PDP 1999. Is that not correct? Is that not correct? He became the vice president. Is that not correct? He went to challenge his boss. People pleaded with him. He pretended. Later, the now president Asuwaju gave the ticket in what? AC or AC, is not correct? He left. He came back to PDP to run. He didn't make it. He left to join APC. He ran against Buhari. He lost. He came back to the same PDP, right? In he got the ticket 2019. He got the ticket 2022. We failed him.
You were responsible for
it. Yes, very much. Very much.
You put fire in your own party.
No, not my party. You have to fail people who are not consistent in life.
So we are responsible in...
No, not about responsible. I played a...
Okay, again, the old theory about Atiku and Atiku's political career at this point in time is really a failed one. That's just it. I'm still wondering, and I'm thinking, what would be the magic wand that Atiku is going to put forward in 2027 for him to win? Because I don't see any path with ADC. I know he's trying to, do some background work, visiting, one elder statesman or one stalwart here, or trying to just co-opt some of these other politicians that are disgruntled against Ashwaju. But again, his political career has been that of decamping and recamping and all of those.
Bro, don't make it look too... I was the head person.
To ensure that Atiku does not win.
Yes.
And you're happy with that?
Very much happy. Even I will do it now, but I'm coming.
Wow.
He left again now. APC, PDP to ADC. Okay. Who is Tambuwal? 1999. He was special assistant to Senator Abdullah Wali of Sokoto, 1999. Yes, correct. He left. He joined the APP or DPP or whatever they may call. Yes, correct. Right? He came back to PDP. He became a speaker. We are those who funded that position. Yes.
I thought...
No, I'm coming to that. He won. He left PDP and went to APC. Right? In 2014, he left APC by 2017 to join PDP. So he will run for presidential. Now again, he's going back to ADC. Now, look at the trajectory. Look at that Atiku. Now, mention Wike from 1999 to now.
PDP and 2023 supported...
No. No. With due respect to you. No. No. Now, in 2019, who was Tambuwal? I. Was the Tambuwal people were hearing? Because of Tambuwal's theory, I had to take the National Convention to Port Harcourt.
Because of Tambuwal?
Yes.
You did that because
yes. I did that. No.
But you also failed in that.
No.
You wanted Tambuwal.
What is important is you being consistent with people.
So you have supported him all along.
I'm coming. I will tell you.
Yes, sir.
How did he become governor? It was Wamako, who was the governor then. When he was leaving second time, he brought him to be governor. Remember? Now, in Tambuwal second term of 2019, as a sitting governor, it was tough. It was runoff. He won with 342 or 346 votes. A sitting governor, second term governor. It was tough.
Wow.
I appointed the legal team to defend that matter.
As your friend then.
I've always stood that friendship. I've always done that. Nobody can challenge me that, look, I agree this with you, but I'm coming. I sent my lawyer UNCALLED saying, another senior advocate, no. Why? I saw the legal team of APC, led by Dr. Alex Zion. I said, no, we have a problem. The margin was too narrow. So you need to have a crack team. I did it, but that's not the point.
And you funded the legal team?
Of course.
Did you fund his return to office?
That I won't go there. Secondly, when we are doing presidential election 2022.
Okay, so again, I mean that's really right. Look at it here. I don't know if you can see that. See, Amino Tambuwal, PDP, 512002. APC, Aliyu, wow, 511660. That's crazy. I mean, this kind of a margin on a normal day should have made itself to a recount and all of those, right? So just 342. So again, Wike is right here. 0.03% of the total valid votes casted. This was in 2019. Just showing you this, right? As we follow the discussion, I just wanted to put that out there.
Everybody knew. I was everywhere. I was the man to beat in that election. It turned out they were meeting in General Buzo's house. Ali Buzo, yes, 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 yes. They couldn't stand it. I've taken over everywhere. They told Saraki to withdraw. Saraki said he won't withdraw. They told Bala Mohammed to say he won't withdraw. Tambuwal refused. In that convention, every candidate, every aspirant was allowed to come and speak. The mistake I made was that I allowed my supporters in Kanu and Katsina and some of them to wear our uniform. When I addressed the congregation, it was, look, there was a problem. I want Kanu 90%. I want Katsina about 80-something%. That was where the mark brought his knowledge of military coup and the former Senate president. He was the chairman of the convention. Every candidate, every aspirant has spoken. Now, for us now to vote. Then we had an announcement that there's an announcement. What was the announcement? We thought maybe the electoral committee will say, look, this is what you will do, this is what you will not do. When did I see? I've been in Tambuwal. What did he say? My brothers, this and that. I want to withdraw from the race. I have no problem. But we went further. Vote for my senior brother, Atiku, who told them preach without calling us other aspirants to come and address. That was what they rigged it with David Mark. Now I'm coming. Tambuwal negotiated to be the DG of the campaign and to be the Senate president. Election, you see they are, because they believe the government then was supporting them. So Tambuwal was to be the Senate president. So they now made him DG. That's okay.
There was an agreement.
Yes, that was how you start that.
That if he supported Atiku,
yes,
he was going to be made Senate president.
Yes.
And you are privy to that.
Why would I buy a kid? I'm not a kid in this game. I've been here. They made him a DG, and that would lead him to be the Senate president when he wins. Thinking that they will win. You know, they always assume. They will tell you, oh, the North has said this has said.
Wow, that's a very important point. And one of the things that really baffles me is the I would say what do we call it again? The high-handedness on the so-called northern supremacy. Because the truth is, you can't deny the fact that the northern part of this country has a lot of block votes. Like when you take Kano, when you take Kaduna, when you take those two major states, they sway the votes. I could call them the main determinant, especially, in the north. So there's always this assumption that if an Hausa person is contesting against someone from another region or from the south, that by default they're going to have a lot of support. So there's always that arrogance, because I remember they were telling Atiku then, reach out to all of these governors that were not happy with the way things went during the primaries. And it was like, you know what? No, it's an election. Let them go try whatever they want to do. Again, when Peter Obi left, they were like, reach out to, Peter Obi and all that. And it felt like, with the North, I'm good. He didn't believe that, Peter Obi was going to take a lot of the votes from the Southeast, which was always banked for PDP from him. So it got to the point where they themselves actually gave Tinubu that path to Asarok.
Tell you all kinds of stories. Now let me tell you what happened. The next day, I saw that bloody man I chased out of the party. Are you? Yes, I chased him out of the party.
You did?
Of course. Very corrupt. Very corrupt.
But when you were
hold on now.
When you were when you wanted the same way you wanted Uche Secondos to become chairman, you wanted you to become chairman.
No. That's not what happened. Let me tell you what. So that you should hear what happened. So you get the bargain. But first of all, I have no regret. Man was collecting money left, right, and center.
From who?
He collected from Atiku to now. He went to Lagos. I said the same right now. Why is it so? I have to kick him out to have the chairman of the party. I did. I have no regret. So he went to Tambuwal's house and said, "You are the hero of the convention." Who laughed? I was okay. Hero of convention. We became heroes of the democracy. We say we will fail you, and we fail them, and I'm not regret about it. Yes. Even for him to clean the Senate, he had to do the run. As a sitting governor, he had to do the run. Let me come and tell you something. Let any Nigerian, let anybody come out in this country today, it doesn't matter whether you like me or not. Say, look, Sheung, me and Wike were agreed on something like this. He refused to do this. Look, when I heard Tambuwal say, he's very, very disrespectful. To the point when he said that Asuwaju is confined to Lagos. It's not a federal player. Very insulting.
What is insulting here? That is so
No, I'm coming. This was a former senator. You remember Asuwaju was a former senator? Mm-hmm. You remember Asuwaju has been involved, even Buhari and the rest of them being in power. He played a role. Asuwaju has been involved in helping people to elect as governors in other states. It's very, very unbecoming for somebody like Tambuwal who come on national television to say he's confined to Lagos. Very insulting.
Yeah, again, one of the things that I think people fail to understand about this whole political game, and also with respect to, I'll say Tinubu, is that he gets underrated a lot. Most politicians actually always feel that, they're there when they're not. But that's not the case with Tinubu. Tinubu's strategy is quite different. Like, you could tell him, oh, you know what, is inconsequential. I mean, you had all these guys that he has helped, all these people that, they grew up together. Even Oshibajo ran against him. Okay. So, but the problem is, where they fail to understand is that even though you're berating him, or you're just, talking to him as if he doesn't even know the game, what he's going to do, or what he's doing, is focused on that thing. And that's what has helped him. While everybody's running here and there, is focused on the prize. And it doesn't allow himself to be distracted. He's always laser beam focused on what he wants. So when you had like people around Buhari sidelined him for like almost 8 years, he was focused on that real thing.
Very insulting. And again, I heard him say that Asuwaju can't take number. He knew that he has won. It's very insulting.
You don't think Asuwaju can be defeated in 2027? Those are the things.
I'm coming now. I'm coming, Shehu. Let's take it one by one. He said Nigerians will vote Asuwaju. I have no problem. Which of the Nigerians? The Nigerians that stay in Sokoto, that he had no control. Nigerians in Sokoto, he could not produce his successor. They didn't listen to him. Nigeria is so that is not allowing to win first election until he does a run as a sitting governor. So which of the Nigerians will you talk to? Those in Sokoto that you have no control over. He will tell them, don't vote for Aswaju. Come on. Come on. Look. I said I was going to support Aswaju. It's not correct. I did. Did he win or not? Did I not produce the governor?
So the River State elections are, to be honest with you, the more you think you know that state, the more it becomes like you don't really know that state. Again, Ashwaju winning River State during the 2023 elections, I don't understand how that one happened. I mean, he lost Lagos. Okay. And again, that's the kind of strategy that he's talking about. So the fact that he produced that state, I don't know if that was organic. That I'm not sure that was organic. Okay, because rumor has it that Peter Obi won. Now I can agree with you that there were a lot of states that Peter Obi lost, but River State, to me, I feel that Peter Obi should have won that state. Now, whatever happened, during the whole electioneering and all that, and the voting and all that, it was left for Peter Obi to defend, his his pronouncement that he won, but he couldn't do that in court. So again, they've gone to court and all of those. So I would take it that Tinubu won River State. But again, I'm saying River State has been a very, very peculiar state in this country, and it wasn't just 2023. Remember when it happened in 2015 with Goodluck Jonathan too, that he just got some outrageous number, but it is what it is. Okay,
They are not producing the National Assembly. They are not producing the House Assembly. Come on, what are we talking about?
Give me.
No. I'm coming, Sharon. I'm coming. The only thing which is very embarrassing, when I hear Tambuwal talking, you can say, have you picked snail before? I don't know where you come from.
Well, I
don't know where you come from.
I've not.
Okay. Well, some of those who are from the Niger Delta, from the family, they tell you go and do that, go and pick snail. When you see the shell of a snail, you think there is a snail there. You understand? When you get there, you look at it. The snail is no longer there. It's ordinary shell. That's Tambuwal.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
That
I was asking, what does it mean by that? Nah, that's what it means. That there's nothing there. That they've gone to check, and there is nothing there. And again, I look at Tambuwal, and when he became the speaker, I was kind of optimistic that this guy would really change a lot of stuff. He became the governor, and it just went downhill from there. I just see him as one of those other politicians. There's really nothing that you can say is his strong point, or this is what you can say he stands out, and that's the problem.
I said, you think that you are dealing with a human being. Ask anybody.
is that fair to say to your friend?
No. It's not about being fair. Is it what I said? Is it correct or not? It's not about the business. Look, I've told you here. We need him to be the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. Someone cannot talk about leadership. What is leadership? Take, for example, what the leadership of Atiku will say, he will say. You remember, under Obasanjo's book, My Watch, he said, and I'm quoting, not me say, that when he was running for president of this country, and for him to appoint a vice presidential candidate, he made a mistake, which was an honest mistake. And he thanked God that God forgave him. Because he made an honest mistake. That's their principle. He went further. That Atiku is not a man that can be trusted. He cannot stand for truth. He's preacher for corruption. Atiku, what's the name? Buhari. Your boss gave you a testimony. You know what they call testimony? Testimony. Obasanjo gave the testimony of his subordinate. So when you talk about leadership, what leadership? I have shown leadership. I have said, look, you cannot do this. If you do this, you pay for it. I have come out to say, I am not going to support it because it's wrong.
It looks to me that you're still very pained and still very much unhappy with how Aminu Tambuwal treated you. No. That dashed your hope of becoming the PDP candidate in 2022.
No. It only exposed him.
You're painting. To be honest with you, I didn't even expect that it would perform that well, in that primaries. And if you're talking about the primaries result, this is it here. You can see that Atiku had 371, in some Wike had 237, then others had 159. So even at that also, if you look at this, if you actually add these orders to either of them, that's going to also then, increase the lead for Atiku. But if you add these orders to Wike, then it's gonna get it close. But then again, even if these orders step down, the vote would have been, would have been, I would say, shared by both of them, and Atiku would have still won. But I guess Tambuwal leaving the race at the time, really helped Atiku. So again, yeah, I think it was painful. Yeah, and that's that, and that's the. I think Wike is just. It's just for getting his own revenge and vendetta right now.
Was a backbreaker for you.
No.
Your ambition was dashed.
No.
You wanted to be president.
No. The will of God will always prevail.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, the will of God will always prevail. We see that. But that's yeah, that's that about that.